I'm going to give you a typical example before we go this. I told a lady on a wheelchair that I'm going to teach her how to swim. She said, no, you can't teach me because people on a wheelchair cannot swim. Because there are people living with disabilities that you do not see. People say things like, but you don't look disabled. You're just using that as an excuse to be lazy. Why do you need the elevator? You were walking fine just yesterday or a minute ago. Why are you shaking? Some of the things that they say are so ridiculous that you need to put yourself, if you do not live with a disability, in the shoes of people living with disabilities and understand that our fight to conquer ableism in Africa, especially because it's quite rampant, because people don't know about it, is real. Okay? I suffer discrimination every day. Bolu, can you tell them the discrimination I suffered with you in the water?
It's always a war. I don't allow them to enter. Don't allow them to enter. Or they'll be like, oh, people with disability in the water, we are not entering. And I'll be like, excuse me, how do you also human? In fact, my own body does not have the disease that are on your skin. I hope you know. And I'm still trying to tolerate your presence in the water. Hope you know.
So basically, they told Bolu and I to get out of the water. They said, get out of the water because somebody doesn't want to come in because you guys are there. So I live the daily experience because every day of my life, I am with my kids and with my students, and I consider myself as one of them. So I am fighting for me. Why are we doing this? We're doing this just because I believe and I know that when we reach out to people with love and educate them, their ideas will change. They will start understanding that they're doing wrong. A lot of them don't know that they're doing wrong. So the education is very important.
In this part of our world, I feel the reason why people don't know much about it is because we are not, we don't take notice of it. We are not empathetic towards people with disabilities naturally. We are not, we don't take considerations of others who are not in the same equitable stance with us, who we feel that we are the normal people, but some of us still have that symptom of disabilities in us because
So
disabilities in
basically
itself
what you're trying to
is
say,
broad.
Owen, is that it's none of your business until it becomes your business, right?
Yes. That is the
So
way.
this is the reason
That
why
is
we have this special title for our podcast. I believe that in Nigeria, people living with disabilities were supposed to be locked up. And they were supposed to be ashamed of having kids like that. So a lot of parents didn't know that they could do better. But there is a big movement where now parents are able to come out and advocate. So we have come a long way. We've come a long way
We have come a long way.
someone that has one leg not allowed to go out because they have one leg. It was that bad in the past in Nigeria. It's getting better.
Yeah,
but
and
we
it's
need to
and
keep
it
advocating
is
to
still
make
that
things
bad.
better.
It is still that bad.
It is. But what I'm saying is that we've moved a little notch.
A little.
What?
And
I wanted
hello?
to call our attention to something. Owen, give me a minute. One thing I will tell you is that I have done a research, and I will tell you that almost 70% of Nigerians live all their lives without getting in close contact with somebody living with a disability that is thriving, that has a good life, that is not a beggar that they drop money for on the streets. That alone is bad enough for on itself. Because imagine that you live in a society where I think 3 million of Nigerians have a disability, and you don't have one friend, You stay away from them. Your parents protect you from them like they're a plague. That is sad. So if you are on this live, we urge you to make sure you get one friend living with a disability. Otherwise, you know you failed in your duties. That's what we're urging you. So ableism is a problem, but you have to start with your own contribution, because I believe that change comes around when we become the change that we seek.